How to support your transgender child and youth. To begin with, what are the statistics? The facts are, families usually feel very alone when researching due to the overlying lack of information and the data out there about transgender children. However, according to a recent study by the William Institute at the UCLA School of Law, they managed to estimate 150,000 youth ages 13 to 17 that identify as transgender in the US. Rest assured, you are not alone. So how can you help? Know your basics. Gender. Gender works as a spectrum with varying degrees of masculinity and/or femininity. According to Fusion's 2015 Millennial Poll, which surveyed 1,000 people from the ages of 18 and 34, 50% of people believe gender is a spectrum. Transgender people identify as a gender that is different than the one they were assigned at birth, while some people don't fall under any of these gender constructs and are known as genderqueer or gender non-binary. Sexual orientation. Gender identity and sexual orientation are two separate things. Being transgender is an example of a gender identity. Being gay is an example of a sexual orientation. People possess both a gender identity and a sexual orientation. So a transgender man can also identify as a gay man or a straight man. According to the National Transgender Discrimination Survey, 23% of the transgender respondents identified as being gay or lesbian, 25% being bisexual, 23% being queer, 23% being heterosexual, 4% being asexual, and 2% being other. What is gender dysphoria? It is the persistent and authentic disconnect between the sex assigned to them at birth and their internal sense of who they are. Gender dysphoria is not caused by being transgender, rather it is a result from the daily traumas transgender people have to face. According to the HRF, as much as 52% of children with gender dysphoria between ages 4 to 11 also have one or more diagnosed conditions. Trying to change a child's identity causes permanent damage to their mental health. And finally, always use the child's preferred gender pronouns and names, and remind your child and assure them that they have your unconditional love and support.